Thank you, Mr. Secretary. You were precisely on time. And Alexis is going to make sure that we're all 5 minutes. And I want to commend Chairman McCall again. We now have clocks that are large enough for people of age to read. So this is a really startling discovery here. We've really come, hey, we've come a long way to have clocks you can read. No, this is so serious. And the 70% debt payment is just so horrific, but not only is it catastrophic to the people of Pakistan, but it's a message to other countries that think that they're working with people that they can trust. They're not. They're there for a purpose, and the time needs to begin on mine now, please. And so as we begin, after the disastrous U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan and with the 13 murdered Marines at Abbey Gate in 2021, where does the administration see the future of the U.S.-Pakistan relationship? What are the administration's top priorities for Pakistan?
Mr. Chairman, thank you very much. And again, thank you for holding this hearing. It's obviously of great interest for Americans generally. Clearly, in the audience today, we have lots of people who care deeply about Pakistan. We are at an inflection point in our relationship with Pakistan. As you suggest, Afghanistan has been in conflict for 40 years, and Pakistan has been a country that has been caught up in that conflict. The end of the war in Afghanistan provides us all an opportunity to have a relationship with Pakistan on its own terms, and we are committed to doing that. One of the major goals that we have with Pakistan now is to support the Pakistani people as they face this terrible threat of terrorism. Many of the members have discussed this, but this is a country where the people have suffered under the threat of terrorism in a way that I think no one on the planet has had to suffer. The attacks, particularly in the provinces of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Baluchistan, over the past 3 years have grown exponentially. We continue to see attacks being launched from Afghan territory. And you saw a major attack on Saturday in which 7 policemen were killed by the TTP, the Pakistani Taliban. And we call on the Afghan Taliban to ensure that its territory is not used as a launching pad for terrorist groups. Second, we're very focused on economic stability for Pakistan. For Pakistan to deal with its social, terrorism, and political issues, it needs a functioning economy. And we want private sector-led growth there. Growth that benefits the Pakistani people, not growth which fuels profits by lender countries like the PRC. And lastly, we have a long partnership, people to people, with Pakistan. We want to see that grow. We want to see business-to-business relations improve. We want to see the ease of Pakistani Americans to travel to Pakistan and Pakistanis to travel to the United States. Those ties are critical. I have 2 children in university right now. We have many, many Pakistani friends as they've grown up, but also in university. We want to see those numbers expand. Thank you.
And indeed, I'm glad the Pakistani American diaspora is so important, and they've been so successful as entrepreneurs here in our country, and we want them to send a message back of how free market capitalism has such a positive consequence for the people of Pakistan. Mr. Secretary, there have been unsubstantiated allegations that the U.S. government has conspired to remove Prime Minister Imran Khan from power. What is your assessment of these untrue speculations?
Mr. Chairman, I want to be very clear on this point. These allegations, this conspiracy theory is a lie. It is a complete falsehood. I have reviewed the press reporting related to this, what's called the Ceasefire in Pakistan, the alleged leaked diplomatic cable from the embassy here. It is not accurate. It at no point does it accuse the United States government or me personally of taking steps against Imran Khan. And thirdly, the other person in the meeting, the then ambassador of Pakistan to the United States, has testified to his own government that there was no conspiracy. We respect the sovereignty of Pakistan. We respect the principle that Pakistani people should be the only ones choosing their own leaders through a democratic process. Mr. Chairman, we are grateful that you are holding this hearing today for us to talk about that process.
Thank you. And hey, your response is so good because it's so clear that you're correct, and we appreciate so much your clarity on the issue. And good people, indeed, you make a difference. So God bless you. Thank you. And with that, I now recognize the ranking member, Dean Phillips.
Okay.
Don't pick up your sound. Nothing. The chair notes a disturbance of the committee proceedings. The room will be in order. And we now proceed with Congressman Dean Phillips.